Hi everyone! So we are back again for another Tiendita highlight. I am super excited to have you all meet my guests. And once again, my name is Domenica. I'm from Chicana Inc. And we are just highlighting different females doing their thing. And I'm super excited to have Gabby show you her products. And we're just going to dive in. Gabby, introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are.
Hey everybody, so my name is Graviela, and I'm local. I live near Modesto, actually Empire, by the way. So I've been a crafty lady or muchacha, whatever you want to call me, since like forever. But I started my Etsy shop back in 2008. Etsy actually had chat rooms back then. Not many people know that. So I've actually done local shows in Modesto. So I did Handborn. For anybody that has been in Modesto long enough, you might go, oh, okay. And Mod Shop, I've done it a couple of times. So I do have a few craft fairs under my my belt, if you want to call it, if you want to go that route. So I own a business named Missevilkitty. It actually, the name started back in 2002 when I was still in high school.
Okay.
So I've been online that long. I do sell currently mala bracelets, so beaded bracelets, and I'm also working my way into making Chicana inspired stationery. So that's going to be something that hopefully I can get my butt into gear with. So by the end of the year, so right around the holidays. But I already have ideas. A lot of it's going to be about just Chicana stuff. And then obviously, I'm a future cat mom in the making. So there's going to be a lot of stuff for ladies that own gatitos and stuff like that. So that's pretty much me right now.
I love it, girl. I love it. And I think especially, there's a lot of things for doggy moms, but not a lot for cat moms. And so
yeah.
That's really exciting to me because I have a niece and a nephew that adore their cat. So it would be really fun to help shop for them. And so that's really exciting. And I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for you also your Chicana line of stationery. That's super exciting. I know that, having for anyone out there that has a business, and you want to get inspired every day, your stationery, anything that is office supplies, like really helps to get you motivated in, just starting off your day. And then plus it shows a little bit of your personality when you're working for someone. So I am all about that, so that's super exciting. I know you have a little bit of a story behind your name. Can you share a little bit about it?
So the black cat in my logo is inspired by a cat that we had growing up. His name was Snowy. He was a black cat. We only had him for about a year, but he put like a big stamp on my heart. And black cats have this stigma where they're like bad luck, the whole superstition thing. And sadly, they're the only cats that are always the last ones to get adopted. So Snowy was really cool. He was a babysitter for our other cat, Sherbo, who was with us for 13 years. He was my cat, so it made him even cooler.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that also on the about, and pretty much the name missevilkitty was just like random words that I put together. Obviously, I love cats. I've been a cat mom, like a cat human, whatever. Over the years, I've had my good share of gatitos. But I just wanted something that sticks out. Over the years, I've done a lot of different things with my business, but I think most of it is just me trying to kind of find who I am. And it's the same thing, with being a Chicana, we all have different little chapters of our lives and stuff like that. So I guess the miss would obviously be with me. Evil occasionally, as Chicanas, we're a little bit feisty, and so are cats. And then the kitty, like I said, I've been a cat mom multiple times in my life, and I wanted, little bits of that,
I love it. I love that story. And I think it's I love knowing what's behind a business and a company because, you know, I feel like when you're able to share something where other people can connect that can relate to the story, it just makes it gives you the opportunity to be able to have an even more connection with your customers. You know, like we're
exactly.
at Target, and I'm like, I don't know the story behind Target. You know, I just
exactly. Like most people don't. Most people don't unless you go and Google it and then you find out. But like in my case, like I gave you a bit of a story because a lot of it's true.
right.
You know, I like I said, I love cats. Like cats are seriously, I think they're my spirit animal.
Mhm.
You know, and so hopefully one day soon I'll have my own cat. You know,
Yeah.
so.
I love that. I love that. I think we all have spirit animals, you know, whether they be, you know, kitties or a dog or a hummingbird. I always joke and I always say that the animal cookies are my spirit animal.
That's awesome.
Cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're my favorite snack. And so that's exciting. And what are you working on currently? Do you have a goal in your business? I know you mentioned that you've been in Etsy for a very long time. Is there, besides the couple of things that you mentioned right now, doing stationery and some things for cat moms, is there anything that you have on the horizon that you're working for or focusing on?
That's a good question. I'm trying to learn how to do more of like digital designing.
Okay.
So like on the iPad, and I bought a tablet, so I'm trying to teach myself how to do that.
Okay.
It's a bit of a learning curve, especially on the iPad, because I don't have the latest model, so I can't use an Apple Pencil. So I have to go out and buy, both of them, the newer iPad, and stuff like that. So I guess that would be my goal for my business, is for me to kind of go a little bit more of an artistic, because I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
So I have a different view at looking at things from most people, So I kind of want to do that a little bit more. And then, like I said, I want to go a little bit more on into the stationery. I want to eventually I want to do tote bags that are still kind of branded with cats and stuff like that, and washi tape, and everybody loves it.
Oh yes, definitely.
And like notepads. I think that's what I've been aiming for. So I hope that by next summer I will have a good amount of this stuff already in the shop.
Okay, that's exciting. Well, definitely something to look forward to. And everyone who is watching, keep tabs on that, because that is some exciting stuff that's coming your way. So let's get to it. You ready to show what you have?
Yes, I do.
Look at. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so let's see. I have a lot of smaller malas, because that's what they're called. I have a really big one somewhere here. Okay, so I'll go with the big one. So this is a mala. Traditionally, it's 72 beads.
Okay.
And the cool thing is that you can wrap it around a couple of times. Usually, it's about 4. That's why usually when you see people that have them like that,
right?
That's what it is. And you can use it also for when you meditate. That's usually what people use them for, and also as a necklace. They have, I think, on right now available. I think there's like 13. So I do. Let's see, there's another one in here somewhere. I do some with just the little chips.
Okay. Oh, those are beautiful colors.
Okay, so this one has rose quartz.
Okay.
And if you're more into like the spiritual, new agey stuff, there's this one as a bead that I got at Beads of Consignment, which is downtown Modesto.
Okay.
I got that a couple of months back, and then I also have lava beads on here. So if you're into essential oils, you can put a little bit of drop in there, and it'll keep you good for a couple of hours. I also have some. I'm trying to think if I find some for those of you ladies out there that might want to get a little bit of kick in your bank account. So with some citrine. Right there. And this is yeah. And this one is green aventurine with some masagate, which are other stones that are known to help you with, your needle problems.
I love that. We can all use that.
I know, especially nowadays. And then this one right here is amethyst. Pretty much everyone knows amethyst, and this is a halolite right there. So most of these bracelets are usually inspired by just the combinations of stuff that I've read. I've taken a crystal healing course.
Okay.
And I've done a lot of reading, and I own roughly about 200 crystals myself. Okay. So I know a good which crystals would pair with each other. So a lot of these are inspired by that.
Oh, I love
and this one right here is black tourmaline with the lava bead right there. And then it has rhododite. So if you were having a really crappy day, this would be perfect for you.
Okay, get that a little bit closer to the camera. Let's see that one. I'm sure some of you out there, there you go. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Beautiful.
I'm trying to think what else. I use a lot of amethyst because I feel like that one is something that a lot of people need. And it's also said to help you with if you have sleeping problems too.
Wow, good.
So this one is amethyst with yellow, I'm trying to remember, yellow turquoise, I think. So this one would be kind of good for if you having problems bringing money into your life, but at the same time you're kind of stopping yourself from bringing it in. So it's going to be good it's going to like counterbalance itself in a way.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I got another one like that. This one I added a little bit more. I do have some with sandalwood. For anyone out there that's more like your crystals and all your new agey stuff, like this one would be perfect for you. So This is pretty much like a healing one right here. But rhododite, from what I've read and from what I understand, it's one of those crystals that would be perfect after a breakup. Okay. And really, if you're having kind of like that kind of a day, like you need some self-love, like this would be perfect combo for you. This one.
Okay.
This one. And trying to think what else. Yeah, a lot of it is just to bring a little bit of abundance into your life, like this guy right here. It has the lava bead also.
Okay, so get that a little bit closer.
Yeah, so this one.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
And then it has, like I said, the lava bead. And the reason why I put the lava bead on these is because, like I said, you can put your essential oils if you're into that. Not many people are. A lot of people buy the bracelets because you're like, oh, they're pretty, you know. So, but I like I said, I designed these so that they're gonna look beautiful on your arm, on your wrist, but at the same time, like they'll have a function for you. And here's another one. This is with the sandalwood and the lapis.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the blue really stands out.
It really stands out. So yeah, that's pretty much most of them. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for showing us that. So somebody had any questions on maybe something that they were feeling or needed a little bit more guidance on a bracelet they were looking? Do you feel like it's okay for people to send you a message?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I took classes to be crystal healer. So I kind of, I've had people ask me that questions, like, hey, what would be good? I always tell people, most people think of the whole crystal healing thing as a bit of a placebo, but I think a lot of it has to do on your vibes. Right. If you're into the whole vibe thing, then yeah, but I think a lot of it's just you going in with an open mind. That's pretty much anything that's considered new age. I think a lot of people go in, oh no, it's bad because my religion says blah blah blah. And a lot of this stuff, a lot of people just use this stuff just to kind of calm them down while they're meditating, even doing yoga. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, you can email me, get a hold of me on Facebook, even Instagram, or even TikTok.
I love that.
I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Even if I don't happen to have the crystal, I'll find a way and I'll make you a custom bracelet. So it just really depends on what people want,
Okay. No, and I love that you said that because I think that is one of the best things when you work with someone that is here local is that you really can, you get to know the person and you share the reason why you want it or what you're looking for. That, and you as a creator can really take the time to develop that. And I think that's super special because, again, like, I know for Target, I always use Target, but it could be any store, any corporate store. It's really hard to get that special, one-on-one attention. So I love that you pointed that out so people can know that they can reach out and ask you questions or get a customized bracelet depending on, what they're looking for. And so I think that's super great. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything that we didn't talk about that you want to share with everyone that is viewing us?
No, I can't really think of anything. I think I pretty much kind of hit everything that I was thinking about. Yeah, so I'm open to custom bracelets and malas. The malas right now are, I think, $10.90 on missevilkitty.com.
Okay.
I'm just trying to clear a little bit of my inventory because I want to start adding more in. I need to buy. I need new beads to work with.
I know that. Everyone who is viewing right now can definitely help with that. So be sure to tap in. And right before we end, we'll share how to connect with you, Gabby, so everybody can know where to find you, and if they saw a bracelet that they like, so they can let you know which one it was. But before we end, I wanted to touch on something that you said that I think is important to share, and it can be such more of it. It can be a topic in the future that we can talk about and really dive in, because it always seems to come up with any of my friends who are, in holistic practices, or like you said, new age, or really into, different things that are different than the norm. And so I think, I think there's a real stereotype between working with crystals or gems or anything that has healing property. And I think it's just an opportunity to educate people and really, let them know, like, this is an alternative way to approach this thing that you're looking at. And so, I know that with the laws of attraction and abundance, especially like having a bracelet that, raises the vibration with money, like, why not? It doesn't hurt anybody, and it looks easy, right? And so I'm all about reading up and learning and finding out what different things do,
exactly, because like this is my personal bracelet.
Okay.
I have a citrine on here, which I said is going to be for like abundance. And then I put the amethyst on there because these are really good with each other. And then I put oh dang it, I'm really bad with my crystals right now. But anyways, everyone on here is either supposed to bring me abundance, creativity, and just overall just like good vibes. And I think a lot of people want that kind of stuff, but I think a lot of people, like you mentioned, a lot of people aren't open to alternative ways of thinking. It's not bad. I know that a lot of us grow up with our parents being Catholic, it's very traditional, especially for Mexican families. Anything like this is automatically labeled as, oh no, you guys are that's all bruja stuff or whatever. Right. But in reality is that most of the stuff that we grew up doing would be labeled bruja stuff. Like some Mexican moms have this idea that you're not supposed to sweep on Sundays.
Right, that is so true.
Or if something bad happens, you're really like the whole limpia with the egg or whatever, and stuff like that. And everyone's like, you might have an aunt or a cousin has gone and, went to a curandera, and have had like their tarot cards read. I'm like, come on. A lot of us are into this stuff, but a lot of us are sadly hiding behind the door looking in, so
and you know what, we talk about it here real raw and authentic, and we talk about it how it is. And so so true. I can remember going to a my dad's grandma's sister's neighbor's friend to like get a sobada and get some plantas that she boiled for some for a té that would make me feel better.
Or like the ruda for your ear thing.
Yes, exactly.
See, our part of our culture is like we're really stuck on the whole Catholic thing, but let's be honest, we still have a lot of our ideas from our ancestors, the Aztecs, and the Mayas or whatever, depending on what part of Mexico you're from. Right. But a lot of it is just like most of the time I'm just sitting here laughing at myself when I'm reading stuff online, and I'm like, yeah, but everyone's like a mini bruja, you know?
So I didn't even look about it. I didn't even think about it that way, but that's so true.
And it's true though. I mean, like I said, if you've gone to go get your tarot read, like part of you knows that you might not get the answer that you want, and most of the time it's all relationship questions.
Right.
And half the time you already know that if it's the guy that you're probably with or the girl you're with, they're not worth it. But I've asked, you're like, oh, hopefully she'll give me the answer there. Yeah, but you already know the answer half the time,
Yeah. So. I think, our intuition is also a whole nother topic about learning how to follow it.
Yeah, exactly.
So true. So true. But all right, as we wind down, let everybody know how they can connect with you, your social media handles, your website link. How can everybody connect?
Okay, so on Etsy, I'm Miss Evil Kitty, and on my website it's missevilkitty.com. I'm on Instagram as Miss Evil Kitty, Facebook Miss Evil Kitty also, and I'm on TikTok as Miss Evil Kitty.
Okay, awesome. So definitely everyone who is viewing us today, definitely connect with Gabby and her brand, and definitely go show her some love and follow her. And as she said earlier, if you have any questions or if there's an item that you saw, please hit her up, because that's what we're about. We're here about creating this community, about supporting each other, because unidas somos más fuertes. And exactly. Support your local girls. So everyone that tuned in, thank you so much for watching. Gabby, thank you so much for spending time with me and showing us your products and sharing your story. And with that, we are going to sign off and tell everybody, see you later.
Bye guys, have a good afternoon.